What a mess. Well, they say you got to make it worse before you can make it better. Alright, so what I've been up to, the tank has passed the pressure test. We went up to 4 bar, no leaks, so that's good. I'll do a final test on it, make a little video on it. The fire, we have tacked all the bottom pieces in. We're just got to make sure that the tank still fits in, and then I can weld that off, and then that's nearly done. Normally we would not do any fabricating in here, but the fire is just too big to do outside. So, and whilst we were at it making a mess, cutting and welding in here, might as well, because we talked before, we're going to move this lathe and the contents of these 2 filing cabinets next door. Then we can make a new tool board here, because I still need a tool board for all the taps and dies. That will be all the thread cutting equipment. All go on that wall, so I can finally finish that wall off, because it's still, you know, a bit rudimentary the way we got here. And then we can move the lathe next door. And what we've been doing is, at the same time we've been welding, we prepared this in here. We made some shelf brackets, quite strong ones. And then the only thing I need to do, I just need to take these off in position, and I can take them off, paint them, give the wall another coat paint, and then the lathe can come in here. And these little screw holes down here is for a back guard on the lathe, so the swarf doesn't go around the back. So here we go. Here's my little 9-inch, it's got sheet metal there. It's quite handy, because always it goes so it doesn't end up underneath the lathe. It stops the mess quite well. And then I can have a massive tidy up, and this will become, this is all the gear from the little 9-inch, and I can finally get all my measuring equipment and anything to do with the machining. I'll come in here, and so we better get on with it. Let's tack them little brackets. So these raw bolts here, it's a fast brick, you know, these big bricks. The other side of the wall, you can see the joints, so this is in the cement, so that's why they're exactly there. And that's why I did them, bolt them down first, just make sure they are in the cement, in the joint, so they're nice and strong. And then we can tack them into place, because when you drill a hole in masonry, they can wander ever so slightly, and this way it always fits. And the brackets are numbered 1, 2, 3, 4, so they go back in the same place as they were. I might put another little brace under these ones, and then hopefully this will become a nice tidy room. Right, let's go do some welding. Hi guys, welcome back to Savage. What we're doing today, today we are moving the lathe. That's what we're going to do, and move it next door. It doesn't have to go very far. Still, it's heavy and I'm on my own, but with a little bit of help from my little winch, I think we'll manage. We're just going to make sure that we get it through the door with my exact measurements. Well, I guessed it. I think it'll fit through the door. Right, so what we'll be doing is, I'll bring it a bit closer. We cut these little bars here. We'll jack the lathe up. I'm going to go a little bit more. And then we can fit the bar under it, and then it'll slide. It'll slide on that, so I would say. And I can't. Well, that was the easy bit. Now the wish doesn't seem to want to come back down again. We'll have to go and investigate. I'll bring you back. Well, will it fit? I hope it will, because otherwise I'll be stuck on the other side. Yeah, it's going to be tight, but it should fit. Same time I took the opportunity to clean the back a bit. You should hardly ever see the back of a lathe, but that's what it looks like on the back. That's the original bracket. That we have to redo. Now it's finally going in its final resting place. I can wire it up properly. Right, where are we? It's just got to go back a bit. Right. that's about in the right place. I have to decide yet. Straighten it up a bit. Horrible. That's about right. Alright. That'll do for the moment. I'll have to decide where it finally it's gonna live. It'd be here. Maybe I'll butt it up against the wall on the back here. Maybe not. That's why I wanted to move it, because I want to add some more shelving here for the tooling. But I didn't know exactly where it was going to live and how high this switch and all of that is going to be. So now that it's here, I can practise a bit more and see where I'm going to put the rest of the shelving. So this is all in aid of making my workshop bigger, and this will become my little lathe room. So all the so I made them shelvings the other day, and that is all my mostly is more than right English. All the micrometers, depth gauges, everything like that. and finally they're not stuck in my filing cabinets, so I can get to them much easier. I'll make a workbench next to it, and that is just the measuring station, you know, and then this will become a nice little room, and then I can put some more shelving up next door, and then we're in. Then hopefully that should do the trick. So you know, all my measuring gear, you know, loads of it. So I've been able to get to it very easily. I'll make some more shelves there, 2 half shelves I think. I'll have to do something with that. And then I can put more my tooling there. And on this wall, I think we might come down with 2 bars of metal, put some pins in it, and put all the chucks and all the face plates, hang them up. Then, because a chip pan is for chips, I keep telling myself, because the tools always end up on the chip pan and then they get covered in oil and it's a mess. So I had a word with myself. We're going to make some decent shelves for all the tooling so that I don't put stuff on the chip pan anymore. That's that's my New Year's resolution. All right, thanks very much. Bye bye. Is it looking any good? Yeah, not too bad. All right, all my stuff. I can give the lathe a good clean as well now that it's moved. And so yeah, now it's in here, I can have an idea how much room it'll take up. And then we'll get the rest of the tooling, we'll come down with some more brackets and put another shelf in, or 2 maybe. Well, a lot of more staple drills, they need to go on, they might go on the wall somewhere. And then I can sort all of that stuff out properly, and then we can function. So have a look at the other video, the most horrible job, a few weeks ago, about a month ago. There was a 3,000 litre big heating oil tank in here, and so we had to chop that out, remove it, so that I could eventually, you know, get all my tooling in, because that was all still packed away from moving. So this is so it's coming along now. So now I've finally been able to operate properly and sort it out. All right, bye bye.